Welcome to Card Corner. These are the cards, that's the corner. Today I've got these Star Fox 64 cards to show you guys. Space cards. I saw these at just this flea market that I went to, and you guys know I'm a huge fan of different video games, especially some retro games, and Star Fox is no exception. I had an N64 as a kid, and to be honest, there were not really that many N64 games out for a long time, and Star Fox was one of those early games that I remember playing quite a bit just because there was not too many options. So the one thing I loved about Star Fox is just that it was like these like open battlefields that you could play on. These cards, I believe, are from Nintendo Power. Yeah, Nintendo Power down there, and they would be like on arranged on the page, and you'd have to like rip them out. These ones are not in great condition, but I decided to pick them up just because I really do enjoy Star Wars or Star Fox. So this is Great Fox. This was their like battleship, and you could fight on this in Super Smash Brothers. I remember that's where it sticks out to me the most. Got some stats here for its length, height, max speed, engines, crew, and armament. You didn't in the Star Fox games I played. You didn't really play as the Great Fox though. Piloting tip: when Rob64 tries to contact you, you'll hear a musical tone and see an icon flash at the top of the screen. Press the right C button to answer his call. Rob will send a supply container to your location. Blast it open to reveal an item. Enemies often attack from behind as you try to collect these items. Another thing that I thought was pretty cool is that I think this is probably the first time I saw this where like naturally it would shuffle you into this like bad ending just along the bottom of the different levels there, and you had to do like some things. Like in the first level you had to like go under these pillars, or not pillars but like arches, and you had to go inside them, and then Falco would show you how to get to the next secret level. And I never really did do those ones too much, but because it was pretty hard like to if you didn't get all of the right like locations, it would shuffle you back into the bad ending, and you just fight the robot Andros. So this is the R-Wing. This is the ship that you pilot for most of the game. Press and hold A to charge up the laser. When charging, point the targeting cursor at an enemy and to lock onto it. Tap A to fire. The charged laser will then home in on the target. The target lock also works with the smart bomb. If a target moves off screen before it is destroyed, you won't receive any hits. Yeah, it had this like sort of cool like sort of shooting gallery feel to it a lot of the time. But you could like move and dodge and do all these spins. I do remember enjoying the tank. Tap the Z or R button twice to roll to one side. Press and hold either button to fire one thruster continuously. Firing one thruster can help you climb sideways up steep inclines that you normally wouldn't be able to scale. Press and hold both buttons to fly for short distances. I remember you could do like a barrel roll inside the main ship, and then you could even, I think, do it in the tank, which I always thought was pretty funny. All right, and here is I don't know what this one is. This one is the blue. Oh, this is the Blue Marine. It's the submarine in this game. I think that I may be wrong, but I think that this one is like you could only get it if you went to some of the secret levels. When rolling, the Blue Marine generates the same kind of protective force field that the R-Wing does. The shield helps protect the sub from laser fire, but not from solid objects. The Blue Marine also has an unlimited supply of homing torpedoes. If things get crowded in the deep blue, press A, B, and R continuously. Yeah, it's been, probably like 25 years since I played this game. Here's Slippy the Toad. He was like their like scaredy cat guy on the crew. He is 18, fresh out of high school, and he's got an SP second class rating. Some weight and height there. There's this brain scan, retinal scan, and reflex meter. Some character cards, never can go wrong there. A close friend of Fox McCloud's at the Cornerian Defense Academy, Slippy withdrew when Fox invited him to join the new Star Fox team. What Slippy lacks in piloting skills, he makes up for in engineering expertise. He created the Blue Marine attack sub with help from his father, Beltino Toad, Director of Engineering at Space Dynamics Co. Limited. In Aquas, fire homing torpedoes to light up the darker areas of the stage. You have unlimited torpedoes, and you can direct torpedoes after they've been fired by shooting at and tagging a target with your lasers. They also, one thing that is like pretty unique about Star Fox is that they actually made a second game for Super Nintendo and then didn't release it until just a couple of years ago. They had this like plug and play console with all the most popular Super Nintendo games on it, and then they also just randomly put the second Star Fox game in because I guess they finished it or it was close to being finished, and then they didn't release it for like economic reasons or whatever. Here's Peppy. He was the old man of the crew, 41 years old. I think it's funny that they got just a little shot of the eyes. Let's compare the brain scans. Yeah, it definitely looks like there's more going on in Peppy Hare's brain there. Peppy and James McCloud served together in the Cornerian military and were the founding members of the Star Fox team alongside Pigma Dengar. After Pigma betrayed the team and James was killed, Peppy declined the leadership role and urged Fox to take his father's place. Humble and wise, Peppy has been a second father to Fox. In Zone S, destroy all the searchlights to avoid being detected. If the searchlights turn red, the enemy fleet will send out more patrols. If you're not detected and you defeat the Saru Marine base, you'll go to Sector Z instead of Macbeth. So this is sort of outlining one of the secret paths you can take. Approved. I don't know what they're approved for. All right, and here is Falco. So he's significant because he is the second, one of the second characters in Super Smash Brothers, alongside Fox and I guess Wolf, Star Wolf. He's also a spry 19 years old. There's his eye there, just copying the picture from above. Former head of a gang of space hot rodders, Falco's piloting skills are second only to Fox's. He's often described as hot-headed and arrogant, but he is cool under fire and fiercely loyal to his teammates. If he could only curb his recklessness and his quick temper, he just might mature into an even better pilot than Fox. In Sector X, take the left-hand path to find the warp gates. Shoot each of the 4 gates until they turn red and open up. Fly through the gates to activate the warp mechanism. You'll pass through the hazardous warp zone before you enter Sector Z. Z, but I say Z because I'm in Canada. All right, and our last card, it is, of course, Fox McCloud. I feel like they could have done a better job ripping these, but what can you do? This one is, not sure if this is the the edge of the paper or what. Yeah, they're all a bunch of young guns, except for Peppy there. Son of ace star pilot James McCloud, leader of the Star Fox team, the renowned mercenary squadron founded by his famous father. Fox possesses not only his father's incredible piloting skills, but his profound sense of justice as well. Fox has dedicated himself to defeating Andross and bringing the traitorous Pigma Dengar to justice. The Star Wolf team's ships are invulnerable to charged laser blasts, so go after them with regular lasers. When they approach from behind, pull a loop to turn the tables on them. Press the top C button in all range mode to get a better view of the action. All right, this was fun. I do remember them like having a lot of these different cards in Nintendo Power. I think they're probably like worth more if you leave them inside the magazine, but It's also cool to have some these character cards, especially. I definitely think that they did a good job at like making this team that's sort of like well-rounded. Although I guess they could have a woman on the team, which they, I believe, rectify in the GameCube one. The GameCube one was not even a shooting game. It was like a platform, like on foot sort of shooting game. And I know that the Wii U apparently had a really good Star Fox. I never played it, but it would be cool if they would bring it back, because they've remastered or re-released so many different games for the Wii U onto Switch that it's surprising that they didn't do this one. And I don't think they did a Switch one. I think they maybe had like one Switch game that was like with these like ships that you could scan as like amiibos or something, but I didn't play that one. I haven't really played one much since this N64 one, and that was a long time ago too. It was fun. It was one of the early games, and it had a big focus on multiplayer. There was a big 4-player multiplayer mode, so I remember that being always pretty fun with my friends, doing the loops to like try to outmaneuver each other and try to shoot each other down. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. Give this video a like if you had a good time. Subscribe if you want to see more card-related nonsense. This is Card Corner opening these Star Fox 64 Nintendo Power cards. Take it easy.